Hello everyone, Alex from Lunker City, going to be showing you a few ways on how to rig the 3-inch Slug-Go. So we're going to take the 3-inch Slug-Go. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at rigging it with a jig head. So I have here a 1/8 ounce ultralight ball, and what I'm going to do first thing I'm going to do is take the 3-inch Slug-Go and I'm actually going to chop off about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/8 of an inch off of the head. And next thing I'm going to do is rig up. I'm going to put the jig head, make sure that you guys can see this, put the jig head right next to the bait. And what that does is it allows me to see where the hook should come out. And there's actually lettering on top of the bait so that you can see the word Slug-Go patent. And when I line it up right about where the P in patent or right before that is about where the hook should come out, I'm then going to take my 2 fingers, and my 2 fingers are going to allow me to keep the hook in the center of the body as I work it down the bait. So I'm going to put the hook point in the head and make sure that it's in the center. And I'm going to slide that hook down the body, making sure that it is in the center. And if you mess up, you can actually just back it down a little bit and recenter yourself and continue on. And right when you get to the point where it should come out, pop the hook out, slide that head all the way up, the bait all the way up to the top of the head. And what you should end up with is a nice straight bait like that. It shouldn't be too far. If you overdo it or if you underdo it, you can always just pull back and fix the hook point where it should come out, re-push that up, and you end up. Now you can also see here the bait is straight this way too. So what happens is if you end up doing it too far to one side and you come out, you'll see that the bait almost looks a little crooked. So if that happens, again, just push it out, straighten it out, make sure you go down the center of the body and that you're coming out where you lined up the hook originally, and you'll get a nice straight bait on the jig head. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is you can actually take one of our VGB hooks, and that's that right there. So that is the number 2 VGB drop shot hook, and you can actually just nose rig this bait. So you're just pushing it into the nose of the bait coming out, so it should look something like that, and you can actually cast it just like that, and that's going to allow the maximum action of the bait because there's nothing in the bait itself that's making the bait stiff, so you're going to get a really nice action. Or option number 3 is you can actually take this hook, which is a drop shot hook, VGB drop shot hook, and you can add a drop shot weight, and you're basically creating a drop shot rig. So I'll show it on the front camera here. So you're taking a Palomar knot, and you're going to be just adding a number 2 VGB drop shot hook and drop shot weight to the bottom of this, and you can rig this with a drop shot. So those are 3 different ways to rig the 3-inch Slug-Go.